was the 1960s and radio had gone on to become a part of the everyday life of the people in India. Radio became the epicenter of people's gathering and attention, no matter where it was being played. The growth of a national broadcaster in the form of All India Radio made news and information accessible to the common people. Radio journalism slowly built its way into the society via AIR, and there were many notable anchors and journalists who came through it. Out of all of them, however, there was one anchor who established women's centrality in the news business by being the first female radio anchor. Today we take a look at the life and work of Saeeda Bano. Saeeda Bano was born in 1913 in Bhopal. In 1925, she was admitted to Karamat Hussain Muslim Girls High School in Lucknow and later graduated from Lucknow's prestigious Isabel College. At a time when women's education was hardly a matter of importance, she received the best education that was possible and available. In 1933, at the age of 19, despite resistance, her father got her married to a judge from an affluent family in Lucknow. Moving from Bhopal to Lucknow was a big change for Saeeda, as it meant a change in her lifestyle and more curbs on her independence. She couldn't be herself anymore without being judged. At every stage, Saeeda's life at Lucknow came with endless expectations followed by precautions. Finally, after 20 years, Saeeda decided to take matters into her own hands and took the very courageous step to live as a single woman and move out of Lucknow. Society was not accepting of a woman living on her own, and she faced a lot of backlash. However, she moved forward despite the societal criticism to find her way and live life on her own terms. In 1947, the year of independence, she moved to Delhi with her younger son while sending her elder son to a boarding school. Coincidentally, Saeeda Bano found her independence in its true sense 2 days before that of the country's. At 8 a.m. on 13th August 1947, when India's radio cracked to life, Bano became the first female-voiced news anchor of All India Radio's Urdu news bulletins. Before this, even the BBC had never employed a woman to read the news. In her memoir, Saeeda writes how she was the first woman All India Radio had considered capable enough to read the news for them. Saeeda Bano's voice quality and tonality were appreciated by many. The Statesman newspaper even published a few words of her praise and on her historic feat. Soon after which, she was offered many other shows. One of them was a women and children's show, while others involved her in bringing forth extensively researched news analysis and reading shorter bulletins. She even worked as a producer, producing a 5-minute show called Dekhi Suni. However, along with the accolades, she also received several letters warning her to go to Pakistan. Being a single Muslim woman in the wake of the communal violence of the partition made things difficult for her. The ensuing violence forced her to take refuge along with many other leading personalities at Rafi Ahmed Kidwai's home. From the beginning of her life, Saeeda Bano defied conventions and did not pay heed to labels. In her memoir of The Beaten Track, she unabashedly discusses her love life and relationship with a married man without caring to be judged. Her granddaughter, Shahana Raza, translated the memoir. Saeeda Bano took a brave step by moving out of her life in Lucknow to pursue what she truly wished. She retired as a newsreader in 1965. She passed away in 2001. Saeeda Bano's life and choice are an inspiration to several women who stepped into the field of journalism to follow their hearts and never look back.